guys, welcome back, and I am here today to bring you this makeup tutorial that I did using the Morphe 350 palette. I realized that I used it in my Kylie Jenner tutorial and I used like 2 matte shades, and I was like, well, that's not fair, seeing as the entire palette is stunning. And I had this new blush that I wanted to use, and I just really wanted to do another really bronzy, smoky, warm, rich, fall into Thanksgiving fall, now that, you know, Halloween's in a couple of days, tutorial. Yeah, so it's on the look right here, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. I had so much fun doing it. I've learned some new settings on my camera, and I got a nice new little background, so I'm like, we're going hard, seeing what we can do. And I'm excited. I'm feeling a lot better. Thank God the bronchitis is finally pretty much cleared up. It takes forever. It's freaking ridiculous. I couldn't believe how long I was sick for. I was like, this is stupid. But yeah, it's like super cold and rainy out. It's like 47 degrees. I have no friends, so I was like, well, I'm going to sit around all day in bed with my dog if I don't get up and do something. So I was like, I really want to do something fun with this palette for you guys. So I really hope you enjoy it. And please don't forget to like it. Give it a big thumbs up if you really enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel and share it out to people so everyone can experience the glory of this palette. I know a lot of people pre-ordered this palette and are just getting it shipped to them now, so I thought it was kind of perfect time to do that so that you could learn a really fun tutorial and look with this beautiful Morphe 350. So thanks so much, and I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye! Alright guys, let's get started. So I'm going to go in with some Scotch tape. My eyes are already primed and ready to go for this look. And I'm just taking a small piece, and I have taken some of the stickiness off, and we're just going to take this, line it up right along your lower lash line, and then place it as if you were going to do a wing for your eye. Next, I'm going in with the Morphe palette. This is a 350. It is an absolute stunner. This palette is amazing. And I'm just taking that milk chocolate shade in the second row from the right, and I'm going to dust this in my crease. This is our first transition shade. We want to do this to lay down a specific shade that's close to your skin tone, so when you go in with deeper, warmer shades, it actually lays a base for it. Creates better transition, helps the colors to blend better. And I love this color. I think it's just a super warm sienna color. I'm going in with an orange and a red from that last row on the right, and I'm taking that with the same fluffy shader brush from Makeup Forever and just dusting this in the outer corner. This is more of an ombre sunset eye, so I did want to make the outer corners deeper, and then as we move in towards the tear duct, keep the eye lighter. And just dusting that back and forth and then kind of shimmying it down into that tape. It's okay to be a little bit messy with this look because once we take the tape off, everything's pristine and crisp and you have that perfect line. So just dusting in the crease and then into the tape. I'm going to go in with the top row bronzy shade and my 242 brush from MAC, and we are just going to press and glide this all over the lid of our eye from inner corner and then right all the way into the crease colors that we used. This shade is like the most beautiful mid-tone bronze. It really creates a nice bit of depth for this look. And I just wanted to do it from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner just to better create kind of that ombre look, obviously, that we're trying to go with. Has beautiful shimmer to it, so just kind of press and swipe it all over the lid. I'm going in with the most beautiful shade in the whole palette. It's this gorgeous, like, rich orange, copper, shiny red, and I'm going to put that on the second half of my lid. So I'm kind of starting in the center of the lid and pressing and moving my way out to the outer corner of the lid, so that way it does create that ombre effect. So now you can start to see where everything's kind of coming together. We have the deeper, warmer shades in the outer crease. We're pressing and moving the bronze on the lid as we speak now, and then obviously the inner corner is going to have that beautiful bronze tone. Then I'm going in with my pencil brush and 2 of the milk chocolate shades in the very center of the palette and on the bottom of the palette. And I'm going to press and glide these from the tape on the outer corner and kind of push them up into the crease. This creates a really nice gradient effect for the eye. Any of those nice chocolate browns when you're working with oranges, warm tones, reds, golds will really just help create dimension and depth for the eye. And then I'm going back in with that same fluffy shader brush and that very first milk chocolate transition color we used, and I'm just going to go back and forth and blend everything in to make sure that it's seamless and no harsh lines. We're going to take that tape right off. Just start from the inside of the tape and lightly pull. Don't be afraid to kind of pull at it. You're not going to hurt your skin. And that's the completed look with the eyeshadow so far. Really beautiful. gorgeous colors. And then I'm going to go in with my tiny little Sigma brush and the Maybelline Gel Studio eyeliner, and I'm going to create a wing right along where that tape was, so it creates a beautiful guideline for where the tape is. Very easy way to do it. I'm kind of pulling my eyelid taut because I have such big eyes and the way my crease is, it's easier to make a wing if I just kind of pull my skin taut a little bit. And I'm just kind of pressing and swiping it right along that lash line. So go up along where the tape is first, from the, I guess, the outer corner of your eye, back into the shadow, and then pull it back in like a triangle over your lash line. Then I'm going to go in with the deepest chocolate shade in the palette and just dust that where the wing is, just to create, again, a little bit more added depth. You can never have too much when you're doing an ombre smoky. So just kind of press and move that in right where the wing is, and we can always go back and deepen up the wing. That's no problem at all. That's a great thing about makeup. Then I'm going to take my Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I'm still in love with this mascara, probably for almost a year now, and I'm just going to coat my lashes for when we go in with our falsies. You want to make sure that they blend and match the same color as your falsies. You don't want to have all the shadow all over them and then your falsies be black. So then I'm going in with velour lashes in the style Wispy Sweet Nothings. I put one on so you can see the difference from eye to eye, and it just completely amps up and changes this look. So then I thought the gel liner was just not as dark as I wanted it to be, so I took the Kat Von D liquid liner, and I'm just pressing that along that same cat eye that we did, just to really warm it up and make sure that it was deep enough. I'm going in with a little makeup remover and then just a napkin to clean up anything that we did because we had a little bit of fallout. No problem. I'm just priming my skin to get ready for my foundation. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Smoothing Primer. And then we're going in with Hourglass Veil Foundation. I've never used this foundation before. It was given to me a while back. And I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. We got to try something new because I've been a little obsessed with the Makeup Forever HD and I wanted to switch it up for you guys. So that's the Veil Foundation. It was actually really pretty. It's very high in SPF. So if you don't like SPF or you don't really have oily skin because it is an oil-free foundation, it may not be the foundation for you, but I really did enjoy using it for this tutorial. Next, I'm going in with my Urban Decay Concealer as per usual, doing that nice little V under the eye, forehead, nose, cupid's bow, and chin to create and balance out that highlight. And then I'm going in with my damp beauty blender, and we're just going to blend that out. And I do it that fast, by the way. That's not sped up. Kidding. I don't know what happened with the lighting here, so I'm totally sorry, but I'm just setting my concealer with my tapered highlighting brush from Sigma and my banana powder from Ben Nye. The usual, nothing new. I always use these products. They're my holy grail, I swear. And I'm really just, if you can see, I'm more pressing it into the skin and then swiping it around after I've pressed all over the skin, because you don't want to push around your product. You want to make sure it's settled into your face. Then I'm going to go in and do my brows. Bada bing, bada boom. I used Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate. And then I'm going to take my Ardency In Monster Liner in black, and I am just going to make sure I hit all of my inner eye rims, top and bottom, with some black liner just to create a really nice smolder for the look, give it more of a bold effect to it. We didn't want this to be a soft look. I didn't want this to be a soft look for my eye, so I wanted to make sure I generously lined all of my eye from top to bottom, inner corner to outer corner. Make sure you hit it all. It just really amps up the look. Then I'm taking a pencil brush and the deepest chocolate shade that we used in the palette, and I am just going to smolder out and smudge out the bottom of my eye just to give a better smoked out effect for the bottom of the lash line. And take your time doing this. I can't say that it takes 2 seconds to get that really smoked out and looking good. So take your time. Don't get discouraged. Then I'm going in with just the Benefit They're Real, just the top of the mascara, and I'm just going to coat the lower lash line so we complete our eye story. Don't forget to always do the bottom of your eyes to complete your eye story, or your eye look will not look finished. I'm going to do a bit of contouring. I'm using my Sephora tapered contour brush and a little bit of the mattifying powder in Deep Cocoa from Sephora collection, and I am just going along those cheekbones and that jawline just to carve out the face a little bit, give a little bit more dimension, because the blush I'm going to go in with is pretty intense, and I didn't want it to look like it was kind of like bleeding and spreading all over my face. I wanted to make sure, it sat properly. So this is my favorite blush at the moment. It is the MAC from the Magnificent Me collection, and it is in the shade Devil. It is the most amazing hot orange pumpkin fall blush that you can find out there. I think it's incredible. So I'm putting that on my NARS Yakio tapered brush, and I am just starting at the apples of my cheeks and then swiping upward into that contour and bringing it back and smoothing it into the skin. It is a bit powerful, I'm not going to lie. Look at that blush. It's pretty intense. but I'm obsessed. But don't forget to tone it down a little bit if you feel like it's a lot. So I did go back in with just my NARS face powder and a large fluffy brush for the face, and I just kind of buff it out so you can see how it's just kind of set better into the skin with a little powder over it. Then I'm going in with the Becca Blushed Copper as the blush enhancer, just to give this a little more of dimension and tone to the cheeks, and it is stunning. Then going in with Jack & Hill Champagne Pop, her collaboration with Becca, and my Morphe small fan brush. We're just going to take that and hit the tops of the cheekbones, and girl, we are glowing for the gods. Look at, oh my god, look at it. It is perfect. It literally is perfect. A lot of the times with this actual highlighter, I do like to take a little bit of the MAC Fix Plus and spray it on there. All highlighters are amped up and brought to another level when you wet them with your brush. I didn't do it this time around, but just a little suggestion and fun fact, anytime you spray your highlighter with a Fix Plus, it will bring it to the next level. And then I'm just dusting that along the nose 8 times. It's totally fine. And then really batting it on the chin there, just so when the light comes up and hits us in different places, we are glowing. I'm also taking that same champagne pop, and we're going to hit the inner corner of the eye to really create like a foreshadow dimension for this eye. So we have the inner corner, the bronze, the red orange, and then our crease. And then I'm just hitting it under the brows too, just so that the look is complete. For our lips, I'm going in with the NARS Audacious lipsticks. And I was just talking to my boyfriend about these last night. They're my favorite, but they're so expensive. But this color is the most beautiful terracotta orange peach rose. It's in the color Jane. And I am obsessed. I thought it was just going to pull this look together perfectly, and I was right. I thought it was perfect. And I am just generously putting that all over my lips. I didn't have to line my lips with this. The way these lipsticks work, not totally necessary. I love it. And then I'm going in with the YSL Lip Tinting Oil, the Volume Tinting Oil, Fusions in the color orange. I believe it's the number 7. And I'm just putting that over it just to create a little bit of gloss. Then you're going to go in and set your face with some Urban Decay setting spray to make sure it stays all day. And let me tell you, girl, you are all set. Totally ready to go. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate it. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Please make sure to share this out to everybody you know, like the video, and comment down below. Love you guys so much. Bye.